Once upon a time, in a sprawling land where the hum of machinery blended seamlessly with whispers of ancient magic, there existed the Clockwork Kingdom, a realm unlike any other. This kingdom was ruled by King Magnus II, an eccentric monarch whose body had been rebuilt piece by intricate piece after a devastating explosion during his youth. His limbs were forged from gleaming steel and brass, his heart replaced with a pulsating crystal core that glowed faintly beneath his robes. Though brilliant and visionary, King Magnus demanded perfection from his subjects, a kingdom where every cog turned precisely, every gear meshed flawlessly, and chaos was banished like smoke from a chimney. The people of the Clockwork Kingdom lived lives dictated by precision. Every sunrise was marked by the tolling of immense clock towers scattered across the land, their mechanisms powered by steam engines that belched plumes of white vapor into the sky. The streets buzzed with automaton mechanical servants programmed to perform tasks ranging from sweeping cobblestones to delivering letters. Yet for all its marvels, the kingdom carried an undercurrent of unease. Many whispered that the king's obsession with order stifled creativity, leaving little room for dreams or innovation outside his rigid plans. In this meticulously ordered world lived a young woman named Lyra, though everyone called her Aisling because her hands were perpetually stained black from tending to the massive steam engines that powered her village. Orphaned at a young age when her parents disappeared under mysterious circumstances, Lyra was taken in by her stepmother, Lady Seraphinia, cold, calculating woman who saw Lyra as nothing more than free labor. Alongside her two spoiled stepsisters, Nerissa and Callista, Lyra endured years of servitude, scrubbing floors, repairing broken automata, and keeping the household running while they indulged in silk dresses and jewel-studded trinkets. But Lyra carried a secretone she guarded fiercely. Beneath the soot and grime, she possessed a genius for invention, unlike anything the kingdom had ever seen. In stolen moments late at night, hidden away in the crumbling attic of their estate, Lyra worked tirelessly on her creations. Her workshop was a chaotic yet beautiful sanctuary filled with gears, wires, half-finished blueprints, and prototypes of machines that defied imagination. She dreamed of a day when her inventions would change the world, not just the Clockwork Kingdom, but beyond its borders. One fateful morning, a royal proclamation arrived at every household, delivered by mechanical couriers programmed to ensure no one missed the news. The Prince Caelum, known for his compassionate nature despite his father's strict rule, is hosting a grand gala to unveil the celestial spire, a towering clock tower said to be the pinnacle of engineering achievement. It was rumored that whoever could impress the prince with their ingenuity might earn not only his admiration, but also a place as co-designer of future projects alongside him. Lady Seraphine wasted no time preparing Nerissa and Callista for the event. Their gowns were tailored with shimmering gold thread and embedded with tiny ticking gears that clicked melodically as they moved. Diamonds sparkled along their necklaces, mimicking constellations against the night sky. Meanwhile, Lyra's dreams of attending were met with mockery. "You?" scoffed Callista, flicking ash off her sleeve. "You're fit only for greasing axles and stoking furnaces. No one would look twice at you." Undeterred, Lyra retreated to her attic hideaway. Using scraps salvaged from broken machines, she constructed herself a gown unlike any other. Each piece was crafted from interlocking panels of polished silver and platinum, etched with swirling patterns reminiscent of storm clouds. Tiny sapphires dotted the seams, catching the light like stars. For shoes, she designed a pair of sleek, knee-high boots adorned with retractable wheels and miniature stabilizers, a nod to her childhood fantasies of freedom. Yet even with her masterpiece complete, Lyra knew she couldn't face her stepfamily alone. That's when she activated her greatest creation yet. A small sentient automaton she called Ember. Ember resembled a fox made of burnished copper and bronze, with glowing amber eyes powered by rare firestones. Though still learning coordination, Ember proved fiercely loyal and clever, helping Lyra sneak out of the house without detection. At the palace, the gala buzzed with excitement. Nobles paraded their most extravagant inventions, a harp that played itself using strings of pure sound, a fountain that spouted liquid light, and even a bird-like automaton capable of flight. Yet none drew as much attention as Lyra's entrance. As she stepped into the ballroom, her gown shimmering like moonlight on water, the crowd fell silent. Even Prince Caelum seemed spellbound. Throughout the evening, Lyra dazzled the assembly with her intellect and creativity. She spoke passionately about harnessing renewable energy sources, presenting sketches of flying carriages powered by wind turbines, and proposing designs for self-sustaining cities. When the celestial spire struck midnight, a signal for guests to depart, Lyra realized she had stayed too long. In her rush to leave, one of her boots caught on the edge of a marble staircase, and she dropped it as she fled into the night. The next morning, Prince Caelum held the lost boot aloft before the court, declaring he would search the entire kingdom to find its owner. He traveled far and wide, testing it on countless feet until finally arriving at Lyra's home. Nerissa and Callista tried desperately to force their feet into the boot, but neither fit. When Lyra stepped forward, however, the boot slid onto her foot perfectly. Enraged, Lady Seraphine attempted to intervene, claiming Lyra was unworthy of such an honor due to her lowly station. But Prince Caelum silenced her, saying, "Worth is not determined by birth or title, but by courage, vision, and heart." With Ember faithfully at her side, Lyra moved into the palace, where she and Prince Caelum collaborated on groundbreaking innovations. Together, they transformed the Clockwork Kingdom, creating wonders that brought prosperity and hope to all its people. They built schools to teach children the art of invention, established workshops where artisans could experiment freely, and developed technologies that improved life for even the poorest citizens. Among their greatest achievements was the SkyRail network, a system of airborne railways powered by solar sails, allowing people to travel quickly and safely between distant regions. Another was the Harmony engine, a device that converted waste materials into clean energy, ensuring the kingdom remained sustainable for generations to come. These innovations inspired others to dream bigger, think bolder, and embrace the spirit of creativity that Lyra embodied. Yet perhaps their most enduring legacy was the bond they shared, a partnership rooted in mutual respect, trust, and love. Prince Caelum often said that Lyra reminded him of the stars above the celestial spire, bright, untamed, and full of infinite possibility. And Lyra, in turn, found in Caelum a kindred spirit who believed in her vision and stood by her side through every challenge. Years later, when their children inherited the throne, They spoke fondly of the woman once known as Aisling, the girl who rose from ashes to reshape an entire kingdom. Her story became legend, passed down through generations not merely as a tale of romance, but as a testament to the boundless potential of those brave enough to dream beyond the confines of their circumstances. And so, Lyra's name was forever etched into history, not as Cinderella, but as the architect of dreams, the spark of innovation, and the heart of the Clockwork Kingdom.